Okay, 8th graders. Chapter 4 starts with inequalities. Okay? We've talked a little bit about them already. Will you close the door, Isaac? Thank you. What is an inequality? What does it mean? Bailey.
An inequality?
Yeah. How is it different than an equals or an equation?
It means that trying to find which one is greater or which one is less.
Right. So it means that the sides are not equal, or they could be equal. Okay?
This is basically how you find the difference between decimals and fractions.
You'll have to explain that to me later.
You have to do the math to convert them, but like you could, like if you, but this is the formula that you would use to find stuff like that.
Okay.
Like you could.
Well, an inequality has a symbol that's different than an equal sign. It either has a greater than symbol, which means the left side is greater than the right side, or it has a less than sign. In those cases, when you're looking at a graph, it would use an open dot if you have either of these two signs. An open dot means either greater than or less than. Okay? If the graph has a solid dot on it, that means that that number is either greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So it includes the number in the solution if it has a solid dot. X is less than or equal to 7. So this is a graph of x is less than or equal to 7. Okay? Now if we change this whole thing around, 7 is greater than or equal to x, right? Do these two mean the same? Yeah. X is less than or equal to 7, or 7 is greater than or equal to x. Now it's easier to graph it this way when it's written with the variable first. Do you know why? Since we're graphing what x is, this is written as the subject of this sentence, this math sentence. This is telling what x is in relation to 7. And when you're graphing it, you're graphing what x is. So x is less than or equal to 7. That means x is to the left of 7. And these arrows point the same direction whenever the variable is written first in the sentence. Okay? So if you see the variable first in the sentence, you can point your arrow, or you can graph it the same direction as the arrow is pointing. If the number is written first, then it's the opposite direction, isn't it? Because 7 is greater than what x is. Okay? Now, let's say we're given an inequality. Okay? You solve an inequality the same way that you would solve any other equation, but instead, at the end when you get a solution, you have to put it on a graph in order to show the solutions, because the solution is more than one number. There's more than one possible solution in an inequality. It could be anything to the left of 8 from this inequality. Since x is less than 8, any number to the left of 8 on the number line makes it true. That's why you have to graph inequalities in order to see the solution. Okay? Now, let's see. Let's put one page in between here. Oops. Insert. What if we have a inequality like this? And it says to check the solutions for A, B, and C to see if they are true. Okay, that's exactly what you did in this one. Where A is 2, B is 0, and C is 5. What do you have to do here, Dylan? What's the process?
Substitute for each of the numbers, and you times it by 3.
So substitute the numbers.
Substitute the variable x for the numbers.
Yep. Substitute the numbers in for the variable. Then what?
Times each number by 3.
Okay, we're going to solve this then, or evaluate it. Evaluate. That means find the number, right? And then state yes or no, depending on whether or not it makes a true statement, right? So the first one, Keyshawn, you did this one already. 3 times 2 minus 7 is greater than -1. Is that true? Do the math. Evaluate this. What did we get?
3 times 2, 6 minus 7, which is -1.
Does it? Yeah. Does that make a true statement or a false statement?
False, because it is 1.
Yeah. This is false. -1 is not greater than -1. -1 is equal to -1. So in this case, we would write no. 2 is not a solution, is it? Okay. Do you see the process? What's Bailey? What's your question?
I don't have a question. I just want to see if the answer is 5.
Okay, let's do the next one. 0 first. Is 0 a solution? Let's prove it.
Okay, so 3 parentheses 0 parentheses minus 7. Whatever that's. I don't know the difference between the signs.
This sign points to the right.
So
So the numbers are greater or less when
Less
they point to the right.
So we do the
greater,
elevators.
greater than.
Greater than. Yep. So you have to
Greater
read
than.
this as greater than,
Okay.
or
so
is greater than.
And then -1. So 3 times 0 is 0 minus 7 is -7. Yeah, that's right. And then that. So that's true
Is,
statement.
what do you say here?
Greater than -1. So that could be a
True or false?
statement. That could be a true statement. So, but so could 5.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Is -7 greater than -1? If you have -$7 and Aiden has -$1,
Who was more?
who has more?
Me.
You have more dollars, you have -7. You're
Okay,
$7 in
if-
debt.
If you
Wait.
owe me $7,
You're not allowed to talk to me. Just messing.
Okay, let's say that it's, we're talking about the weather, it's going to be cold this weekend. It's -7 degrees.
Yeah,
Is that a higher temperature than -1 degrees?
that's a lower.
It's a lower temperature, right? When you're thinking of positive and negative, you have to think in terms of temperature or in money or something, okay? Because the value of this is lower than -1. So this is this true? No, that's false.
Yeah.
So does 0 work?
No.
No. Right? No next to 0.
I was right.
Okay? So you said it could be possible.
So by the laws of math. No, not by the laws of math, by the laws of elimination. C has to be the answer. No.
Well, no, these are not, it doesn't say pick the one that's true. It says tell whether or not these are true.
Is
It says-
each number a solution of the given equality?
Yep. But in number 10, there's more than one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at 11.
All right, let's do this one for 5. Aiden, what do we do with 5?
Well, you replace x with the number 5. And
Good.
then you 3 times 5 is 15. And then you minus 7. And then that would equal 8. Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Okay, so, and yeah, that's true because positive is greater than
So for C, 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yay.
Any questions on this process?
Yes, how many points are there?
It's
3.
the first time.
3.
3 points. There's 3 answers here. Okay.
Okay.
What would we do with number 12? Let's go to number 12. Because that one is,
Okay, this.
the expression is a little different on this one. 4 minus m over m is greater than or equal to 5. And our numbers for A, B, and C are what?
Numbers.
0.5, 2, and -4.
Okay. So when we substitute these are going to be a little bit more challenging numbers to substitute. Not that you can't do it. But, okay, good. Let's start with the first one, Isaac.
Okay.
No, put your calculator away. These are simple numbers. Okay?
Alright, so 4 minus half would be 3.5. Divided by half. So it'd be 3.5 divided by half. I think that's 7.
Good.
7, yes, is greater than or equal to 5.
So that's true. So you'd write yes. Check your answer for that one. Did you get it? Very good, Isaac. Bailey, did you get that? What'd you get for 12A?
So I got C -4.
No, 12A, what did you get?
Oh, I did not. I did it a different way. I did it so that it was.
So you didn't do 12A?
No, I didn't. She used a different method. Yeah. I thought that you were supposed to.
There's only one way to substitute this.
I know,
in
but
for-
I thought you were supposed to. I thought you were supposed to pick which one is the solution.
But Miss
And
Hammond
so
said,
I
Miss
used
Hammond
the
went through the
easiest
entire
numbers first.
Bailey. So you didn't check 12A? Then you just say, no, I didn't do 12A. I only did 12C.
No, I did 12B and 12C.
Okay, but you have to do 12A then. Go back and do 12A.
Okay.
Okay?
So those.
Aiden.
Multiple choice.
How about B?
But so yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you replace m with 2, so 4 minus 2 over 2, and that would be 2 over 2, and
Yeah.
then 1 equals 1, and that is false.
Good. That's exactly correct.
Nice.
So no. Okay, yeah, Dylan, you see.
well, it's true.
Okay.
You get 4 plus a negative.
Wait.
And, well, it's already a
minus
negative.
minus.
4
Yeah,
minus.
it's minus,
If
minus,
it's
equals
minus
plus.
minus, we have to
So
substitute
you
this
get
for
eight.
-4, don't we?
You get 8.
Did everybody do that correctly?
Yes.
Did you do that correctly? M is -4.
8.
Did you do that correctly?
Yeah.
And what does this equal?
8. Then you have the bottom is a 4. You get
Is what?
so the
It's
bottom variable is a 4.
-4.
The 4 is right.
So -2 is greater than or equal to 5.
No.
No.
Any questions on these? Again, these questions are going to be on your test when you do the test.
Yeah.
You have to know how to substitute these until whether or not it's a given solution, okay? All right. That's what I wanted to cover. Well, wait. We should,
Wait, did you see it?
But wait, there's more. Order right now.
No one cares. No one wants to order.
all right.
Order right now.
Your sales are
2%
failing.
free.